Namaskar. So, every child born in a family tells a language or learns a language. At the age of 10 months or 1 year or 1.5 year of age, he can able to speak that language that his family members speak. That is his mother tongue. What is? That is his mother tongue. It is empty. Mother tongue. What is other tongue? That is OT. That is other tongue. In other tongue, we try to learn the language we are not habituated with. But this other tongue, we can learn at the age of 5 and above, above 5 and above. That means when a child starts to learn his study, starts his study at the age of 3, 4, 5, he learns another language. If he learns English or he studies, he reads in an English medium school, then only he can learn the English. So English is in OT. English is OT like other languages like Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Kerala, in Kerala, and other languages, Oriya, Bengali. English is also a language. So English is a language, OT. English is OT. English is OT, that is other tongue. But English is a language. English is a language. So we should know what is a language, how to learn English very easily. We will learn today how to learn English very easily. In this English language, we will find L, S, R, W. L, S, R, W. First of all, we know what is a language. Then the organs, so that is the skills of a language, six skills of English language, that is L, S, R, W. What is L? L is for listening. When we listen something, a child learns a language by listening only. The listening skill is the first skill. Without reading, without the help of any book, or without learning the reading skill or any other skills, a child learns how the listening skill. That his or her family speaks. By listening, he tries to speak something. By listening, he tries to speak something. That is the speaking skill. That is the speaking. S for speaking, R for reading, and W for writing. That is So today, our motto is to learn the speaking skill. There are there are these four are skills. What are they? They are skills, and there are also some soft skills. That is vocabulary and grammar. Soft skills are vocabulary and grammar. Vocabulary and grammar. Many people they have the notion that grammar has the vital role to learn English. Without grammar, we cannot do anything. That we cannot learn, we cannot speak, we cannot write anything. But it is wrong. Grammar is a soft skill. First of all, we should learn first listening and speaking. These four are divided by two. This is the first one and this is the second one. Listening and speaking is the first one, first part. Then only we can go into reading and writing. So today I will show you about a book that is meant for vocabulary. You know, this is a book. I'm not promoting. I'm not promoting anything. This is a book for vocabulary, English vocabulary. I'm not promoting any book in this episode, but this book is for vocabulary. Vocabulary is a sub skill. Like that, grammar is also a sub skill. So we will later on go into details. Good morning, uncle. That is very good. Uncle, you are nice. That is very good. And thank you. Now we'll learn. Please join in my episode to learn about spoken English and grammar. Today, I will focus on spoken English, that is a speaking skill. Please subscribe my channel. That is, this is Twin Institute, this channel of the Twin Institute TTI. In this TTI, you can find Python, web development, spoken English, etc. That is my SQL daily quiz. But and the podcast, other things are rest are the other things. But the spoken English is also a part of this TTI. So many people think that things may happen so that we can speak overnight in English. English is a sweet language. It helps us staying abroad, or it helps us for an official use. We know that a illiterate person, a illiterate person is also use some English words in these days or nowadays, like uh, table, chair, heater. All the things are used in these days. In these days, in English, in any mother tongue and any language. Our language, in our language, we are also using this English in our using whenever telling something in our mother tongue. So focusing about speaking, focusing about speaking. Many people tell that it may so happen that we will able to speak something overnight in English, but it is not possible. But please keep my request. Please learn my episodes. Please listen my episodes and see my episodes and try to develop this speaking skill. So before that, English is a language. What a language means? We will concentrate about this. First of all, wait a little. Please wait a little. Mother tongue, mother tongue. English is a language. I will show you. I will show you something. I will show you something about a language. A language is divided by mother tongue. Another tongue I have told already. Language is the God's special gift to mankind. Language is the God's special gift to mankind. Language is ubiquitous. Ubiquitous. I will write it. Please wait. Ubiquitous. Thus, ubiquitous. Ubiquitous, that is, it is present everywhere in our thoughts and dreams, prayers and meditations, relations and communications, sanskars and rituals. So, another thing is that the language is an instrument of thinking as well as the source of delight. Again, I'm telling, language is an instrument of thinking as well as a source of delight. In Encyclopedia Britannica, Encyclopedia En, Encyclopedia Britannica, in Encyclopedia Britannica, volume 13, volume 13, you will find language is defined as a system of conventional spoken or written symbols of means of which human beings as a members of a social group and participants in its culture communicate. Thus, in this Encyclopedia Britannica, in volume 3, language is defined. What is defined, I have already told you. Please don't forget to subscribe Sai Mahapatra official channel. Don't forget to subscribe Sai Prasad official, because for this you have to give nothing or spend nothing, only to subscribe. It will be help to us and to you also to learn more and more. So now this language is verbal, vocal, language is sound. I'm not writing all the things. I will tell you about speaking skill. Language is a means of communication. That means of communication. That is a communicative skill, language. So a social phenomenon. Language is a social phenomenon. Language is active, arbitrary, symbolic, non-instinctive, conventional, systematic, unique, creative, complex, and modifiable. Language is also modifiable. Both linguistic and communicative competence, human and structurally complex. So I've already I've already told you about these skills. That's LSRW and vocabulary and grammar, soft skills, or the organs of skills and subs. I already told you. Please go further, go forward, go again towards knowing the parts of a language. The parts of a language, it is a phonology. This is phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, collocations, denotations, connotations. So now there is a phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, collocations, denotations, connotations. So we will deal today about phonology. That is a speaking skill, number one. So now in phonology, please wait to remove it. In phonology, what is phonology? In phonology, that articulation. What is articulation? Articulation means we have to articulate something, we have to tell something, we have to sound something. That means Articulate the movement of our vocal organs to produce speech sounds. What is articulation? Articulation is the movement of vocal organs to produce speech sounds. So without sounds, we can also communicate. But phonology means we have to use and we have to take the help of any language. Yeah, now we are taking the help of English. In English is also a language. So there is the vocal organs. That means the movement of vocal organs to produce speech sounds. What is vocal organs now? So vocal organs are articulators. Vocal organs. So vocal organs are articulator. Articulators. You know. So this is a vocal organs and articulators. Articulate to we are taking some helps. What are the organs in us to articulate any language? Organs are the vocal organs, the articulators are tongue, lips, hard palate, soft palate, teeth, pharynx, larynx, etc. So now by these articulatory organs, we can produce speech sounds. So now, what are the articulatory organs and how they are? We will discuss later on in this episode. So now, learning more about this language, we will know something more, that is homographs. Homographs, intonations, affixes, stress, syllables, tone, and slang. Are you now interested to learn more about these things? So all these things we have to know before going into further in a language like English. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. So it is. I am happy from hearing these comments or listening these comments from you. Please concentrate listening or learning more and more about spoken English. First of all, have a practice to tell in English without using your mother tongue. Don't use any mother tongue, any word while telling in English. If you will habituate it or try to make it a habit of telling English very slowly, it will surely help you developing the speaking skill. So now we will come forward the differences between written English and spoken English. I am not, though it is written, or though it is described more and more, I am not concentrating about this, but I will tell something in just gist. So, written differences between written and spoken English. So, you will find out that why am I using this? This is my hand note. I am collected some important things from for this learning this spoken English. I will spare you. So this is my hand note. So there are marked differences, many differences. I will tell that a written language relies on the system of pronunciation, punctuation. Written language relies on the system of punctuation to convey meaning, but spoken language may be accompanied by movement of hands or arms. With arms, with the movement of arms and hands, we can also communicate. So, which can reinforce meaning. These non-verbal accompaniments of a language are called para-linguistic features. Para-linguistic features. Written English employs more complicated structures and a wide vocabulary for precision and conciseness or precisions, precising there is a precision and conciseness. In spoken English, stress and intonation are an aid to effective communication. It is a means for communication. In addition, speech has an immediate audience. You have to, if you are speaking something to others, the other person should be present. Without the presence of the other person, you cannot speak. If you speak without anybody, so whom do you speak? So it is immediate audience and therefore can alter, repeat, or extend the ideas based on the response. You can change also if you will telling something, the other person, that is the listener, this listener, if he comments something, you can also change. You have the right to change your version or change the motto or change the point. So now, first of all, we have concentrated with phonology. You know, phonology, phonology, phonetics, phonemes. Our speaking English or the spoken English, it's dealt with the phonology, that is phonetics symbols, that phonetics, and in phonetics we will find some phonemes. You know, phonology. What is phonology? The human articulatory system. Human, we are humans. Human articulatory system is capable of producing a very large number of speech sounds. Very large number of speech sounds we can articulate or produce. People speaking a particular language use only a limited number of speech sounds. In our mother tongue, we are also using a limited number of number of speech sounds, limited number of words that we utter in our mother tongue. We don't bother. Please listen that. If you are telling in our mother tongue something, you are telling something in our mother tongue, or using our mother tongue, we are not confident that all the things we told are correct or it is grammatical. We are using other local language also. As a language, English also something like that. So don't bother to be more correct while telling in English. First of all, you try to tell something or speak something. You will have to develop the speaking skill. So now, so phonetic comes from the Greek word. Phonetics, this is phonetics. It comes from a Greek word. It comes from a Greek word. What is Greek word? Phone, kos. Phoneticos. So, phonetics comes from the Greek word phoneticos. Phoneticos, phoneticos. Have you covered it? Yeah. So, phonetic literally means the uttering of sounds. The uttering of sounds. So speaking means you have to produce some sounds. To produce these sounds, we have some organs, articulatory organs. So now, by altering the flow of air, by altering the flow of air, altering means altering. What is altering? So while we are producing some sound, that is vowel sound, there is no obstacle in our vocal cord. When we are speaking some consonants, there is some obstacles at any place. So what are the places? We will find later on. So as in written English, now might have covered all the things. I will come forward to know you more details about phonemes, that is phonetic symbols. In speaking spoken English, you are interested more to learn, but I am sure that anything, if you learn that to learn a bicycle, how to ride a bicycle, it is also taking some time. To learn how to ride a motorcycle, it is also taking some time. And we find it also some obstacles, some dangerous, some accidents while learning it. So don't bother about these accidents and obstacles while learning speaking skill in English. So now, you know, we will come into, we are now going into details to learn spoken English. So before learning spoken English, so you might have a board today. So what I will learn in spoken English? Spoken English is so lengthy to learn. Just I cannot. So today I will give you some tips to learn spoken English or to practice spoken English slowly. So things are that while telling, I'm giving some tips. It's not complete. It is not complete. So English is a sweet language. So while telling it, don't be harsh. Be soft, be calm, and be sweet. So while telling some words like market, M-A-R-K-E-T, M-A-R-K-E-T, market. So in this syllable, there are the two syllables. All the things I will tell you later. What are the syllables? What is the stress? But how to learn it? How to speak it? Please learn. In market, M-A-R, A-R, I-R, O-R. When you will find all the things, don't pronounce R. Market. Just tell it very slowly and little bit long. And K-E-T. There is also a vowel in between K and T. So don't tell this. How to tell them? So market means market, not R, market. K-I-T. Kit. I will write it. M-A-R-K-E-T. Now focus it and focus it. I'm not writing phonetic symbols. So just I'm just giving you some tips. M-A, another A, K-I-T. What is that? Market. Market. I'm going to market. Would you accompany me? So now in this type of learning, you will find some interest. So we are listening the commentary in radios, in televisions, running commentaries like the sports commentaries in English. We sometimes we understand some parts of it, but we are not complete learning all the things. So let us practice. You will find some pleasure. You will get some pleasure of telling these things. Market, pocket, pocket, Pocket. Not it is R. I will go into it and E. Pocket, pocket, market, pocket. You know. Now another thing is knowledge. 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 College. It's O sound. Not O. College. I will tell you all the things in details. Don't bother. Don't be speed. But it is the first class in spoken English. Please be happy. Please be happy to learn something. How to start. How to tell something. How to speak something. So now, pocket, college, knowledge, 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 college. And what is the aspirations? Aspirations. What are the aspirations? There are some aspirations we are telling time, time. There is time, time, 10 rupees. You know, what is the stress was? These are the stress was. We are not going to details into this idiot. Now focus on these things. So vowels are there in written English. In written form of English, we are 5 and 21. That is vowel and consonants. And 5 vowels A, E, I, O, U. You know, it is very well. That is in written pattern of English. There are 5 vowels. That is vowels. You know, vowels. Please pronounce it in this way. That is wo. Well, vowels and consonants. Consonants. Vowels and consonants. That is vowels and consonants. Wo. That is wo. Vowels and consonants. So in vowels, we find A, E, I, O, U. These are the 5 vowels in written English. There are 26 alphabets. 26 alphabets. Alphabet, you know, alphabet. In Odia, we are telling Varna. It's not Akhyara. No letter. It's not letter. It is alphabet. You know, these are the 5 vowels and 21 consonants. Apart from vowels, all are consonants. All are 26 alphabets. So, but in spoken, for vowels, there are the vowels, there are phonemes. For vowels it is 27. And for consonants, it is 23. Now it is 50. 27 and 23. Vowels 27. For vowels, there are 27 phonemes or phonetic symbols and 23 for consonants. These 27 and 23 are also divided into some parts. So what are the parts? You will see now. Are you free and happy? Are you not bothered? Are you not bored? Are you interested? Are you still are interested to learn more? Please have it in your comments. Please tell me in your comments. Are you interested to learn these things further and further? That I will take another episode, another form, and another points to learn more and more about spoken English. So in in spoken, as you know, 27, as you know, 27, there are 7 plus 5 is a 12, then 8, then 5, then 2. That is, that is 12, 8, 20 plus 5, 25 plus 2, 27. Oh, what are they? What are they? What is these sevens? You know, these 12s are monothong. Monothongs. That is pure vowels. Pure vowels. This is also divided by 2. That is just short and long. Short are also called lax, and long are also called tense. So now, in this 12, these 12s are called monothongs. That is pure vowels. They are also divided by 2. That is short by or lax or long or tense. So these short vowels are 7 and long vowels are 5. Total are 12, as I told earlier. So these are the monothongs. I will tell you in details. This is monothong, the diphthong. That is a diphthong. This is triphthong. Triphthongs and then a semi-vowels. So now we are clear. These 12 are monothongs. It is divided by 2. That is monothongs are divided. That is pure vowel divided by 2. Short or lax. That is 7. And long or tense. That is 5. Total 12. That you are told. 8 are diphthongs. Di means 2. Mono means 1. Mono, di, tri, teta, penta, hexa, hepta, nona, and decad. Other things mono, diphthongs, tri. Diphthongs, tri means 3, and semivowels. All combined, all in all, we find 27 vowels. 27, that is vowels, it is vowels. Are you now interested to know in details about it? That is the phonics symbols we find these symbols in our nowadays dictionaries. You will buy a dictionary nowadays, you will find all these things, all these phonetic symbols for every word. But there is also a dictionary. You might not have known that a dictionary don't have meaning. Don't have meaning. Now, please listen. Please look at this. Please look at this. It is a English pronouncing dictionary. English pronouncing dictionary. I am not promoting any book. That is why I am not about what is the particular book. It is a monotheme. Well, so in this dictionary, pronouncing dictionary, we will not find any meaning to the words. It is only for pronunciation. Now you will see pronouns, pronouns. Pronounce, pronouns. Pronouns. Pronounce. That is the verb form. But pronoun, pronunciation, pronunciation. So now this O is omitted. Pronunciation. It is a noun form. So this pronunciation, how these are changed, we will also learn in our later episode. So I will, if you are interested, please subscribe the channel Sai Prasad Official and join in the next episode. I will tell in further when to start. So for today, goodbye and namaste.